is me and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a video on my Genshin wishlist, which includes characters, weapons, and characters I am planning to pull for, so I hope you guys all enjoy. Before we start today's video, I want to thank our sponsor, Enjoy GM. Enjoy GM is one of the quickest and easiest ways to top up on your favorite gacha games. If you're a Genshin Impact player like me, or also play other gacha games such as Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, Woowa, and other mobile games, Enjoy GM is an amazing way to top up. Just head to their website, select your game in your server, enter a UID, and choose from one of their many packs. No account logins or passwords are required, making you feel very safe. The main reason you should choose Enjoy GM is for their discounts and cheap prices. New Villa and Zubai are finally here, so if you're pulling for them, Enjoy GM has you covered with cheap packs up to 35% off. I'll have my exclusive link pinned in the comments as well as in my description. Go and use it to get extra discounts when you top up. Once again, thank you to Enjoy GM. Also today we have live commentary, which means you can hear my keyboard noises and also my mouse clicking, so hopefully that is somewhat satisfying to you in the background. So the first thing that I do want to talk about are the characters that I want. So I started Genshin in July 2021, and you can see that with my Amber. I have quite a few characters. I am not free to play, I just want to let you guys know, but there are definitely some characters that I really want and really like designs of. So I'm going to start off with the characters that I do plan on pulling, and I mean I will be definitely pulling when they get reruns or when they release. So my first character that I really want in 2026 is Nefer. The reason why I want Nefer so bad is because not only do I have her premium team with Columbina and also Llama, but I actually have Nefer's signature on my account. If you guys don't know, I did pull on the Farina and Nefer weapon banner, and I unfortunately lost because I did set my path to the Farina weapon, but I did end up getting the Nefer signature. Currently it is on my Risley, but I do plan on getting Nefer and giving her her signature. So I guess that's the main reason I want Nefer. I also really like Nefer's design in general. I think she's really pretty and I love the cat-like theme going on, and she would be really good on my account and make my account really strong. But then again, I am someone that goes for aesthetics over meta, but overall Nefer's kind of both, so I do want to pull for her in 2026 if she ever gets a rerun. The second character that is on my wishlist at the moment is actually Escoffier, and you might be wondering, why do I want Escoffier if I don't play cryo characters? And clearly you can see I don't own Skirk. So Escoffier is one of my favorite characters design-wise. I know her design is a little bit controversial because obviously as a chef, she is not wearing that much, but I think she is so adorable. I love her eyes especially. Her eyes are probably one of my favorites in Genshin Impact. Not only are they absolutely adorable, but I think her entire outfit itself is so glittery, cute, and I love it so much. If I ever did pull for Escoffier though, I probably would also pull for Skirk because my only cryo DPS at the moment is Risley, and I don't play Risley that much. I am so sorry, but I think Escoffier, even though she wouldn't benefit my account as much, I love her design so much, and yeah, if she gets a rerun, I'd be very happy to pull her, but I do have my eyes set on Nefer right now, so yeah. Okay, moving on, someone I really want as well is Shallonen. If you guys don't know, I actually did pull for Shallonen back when she had her rerun. However, I lost my 50-50. The reason I want Shallonen is because I am planning on building my Mavuika team, and basically in the Mavuika premium team, you do need Shallonen. Like I said, I'm not a huge meta player, but Shallonen is very strong and a lot of people do recommend pulling for her, so I would love to get her. She is on my wish list, but I'm not sure when she'll get a rerun since she had one not so long ago. So yeah, I love her tail and I love her entire disco DJ theme. I think it is so unique, and I feel like all the designs in Natlan were pretty strong. So yeah, she's very cute. I love her little ears and I love her eyes as well. And then moving on, another person I really want is Chiori. If you guys don't know, I'm not a huge Geo player. However, Chiori's design is absolutely beautiful and definitely one of my favorites in the game. I love her entire fashion icon kind of theme. I love her hair. I love her side part, and I love her one-sided ponytail. I think that even though she is from Fontaine, I love like how her vibe kind of sits a little bit like Inazuma, I feel like. And I also just love like her shoes and every single small detail, like the little flower on her dress, also her hairpins. But yeah, I'm not a huge Geo player, but since Luna Crystallize is, you know, becoming a thing, I think if Chirori ever got a rerun, I'd definitely pull for Chirori. And yeah, oh my gosh, I really wish I had her. She is so beautiful, and I'd definitely play her as a main DPS because I know that she is like considered a sub DPS now, but I would definitely play her as my main DPS if I ever got Chiori. Another character that I am contemplating is Navia. The reason I'm contemplating Navia is because even though I absolutely adore her design and think it is one of the most elegant designs in the entire game, I'm not a huge Geo player and you guys already know that. I think with Luna Crystallize, she is definitely stronger now, and yeah, even though she's absolutely beautiful, I love her hat, I love her dress, I love her umbrella. I don't know if I'll pull for her, but she definitely is on my wish list if I ever, you know, have some extra Primogems to spare. Okay, I know I was talking about 5 stars, but a 4-star I really want this year is Layla. As you can see, I have not yet obtained Layla, and I'm so sad because I love her design and she's just so cute. She's like a sleepy little shielder, and she's also very strong in freeze teams such as with Skirk. So yeah, I would love to get Layla this year. Obviously she isn't available in the Star Glitter shop, so I'll have to like manually pull her, but I hope that on the standard banner I can get lucky and get a Layla. Another character I really adore is Yelan. Obviously she is so beautiful, she is so pretty. I love her skin as well. I think it complements her so well. Obviously right now I don't have any Genesis crystals, but I think that Yelan's skin is so beautiful and so worth buying. I did skip her unfortunately. Recently she did have a banner, I did skip her, but she is so pretty. I love her so much. Okay, moving onwards. Yai Miko. Okay, so if you guys also don't know, I'm a huge Yai Miko fan. I literally had a Yai Miko figurine because I loved her so much. I love her playstyle, I love her ults, I love her hair. Her design is so beautiful. I don't think at the moment I have any teams for her, but if she ever gets a rerun, I would definitely pull because I love how like pretty she is, and like she's just so beautiful, and I love her name card as well. If you guys don't know, it's like a pink fox, and it is one of the prettiest name cards in the game in my opinion. Like, look how adorable that is. Like, you cannot tell me that is not adorable. Okay, moving onwards, we have Kokomi, and obviously, how typical is it that I love Kokomi? She is so adorable, she is so cute. I feel like especially with Luna Bloom, she would be very useful on my account, but I did not pull for her on the Inazuma Chronicle because I simply just didn't have enough wishes back then. I think that if Kokomi ever got a rerun, she would definitely be on my priority list. I love her so much, and I feel like I would really be able to benefit her on my account because she'll be really good in my Luna Bloom teams. I love her design, I love her pink hair, I love how she's like a war general, I'm pretty sure, and I just love everything about her. The only thing I don't really like is how they kind of butchered her name card. Like, she's like this pink divine princess, and like they kind of made it like not really her vibe, but at the same time, how can I complain when her character design is this adorable? I think honestly for the 5 stars, those are all my wishlist characters. However, I'm going to talk about why I don't want certain characters. So the first thing is Duran. I do think Duran is very cool. I like the entire Hexerai concept thing that Genshin made, buffing the monster characters, but I don't think I'd ever pull for Duran just because I think his teams are a little bit more niche. I know that he strives in Overload and he's like a good sub DPS, but I don't know, I don't see the appeal that much. I think he's very cool, and I do like his kit. It's very interesting with the double bursts, but I don't know, I just don't think I would ever pull for him because he wouldn't really suit my account aesthetic. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so Flynn's is kind of like a so-so. I didn't put him on my wish list because I know that he might be getting a rerun soon, and I don't have any intent on pulling for him. I think he's really cool. Obviously, I like his design and his hair. I also like his voice actor a lot. He has the same English VA as Gojo. But the only thing is, I don't like his playstyle that much. I think the double ult thing, similar to Ressa, is very cool. But I don't know, I just feel like I wouldn't play him that much because he just doesn't suit my playstyle. Next we have Skirk, and in the past I did say that I wanted Skirk. However, now that I kind of like, obviously it's been some time, and I've seen like her gameplay and stuff, I realized that I don't really like Skirk as much as I thought I did. I love her design, but her playstyle is just kind of, I don't know, it's unappealing to me. I think any playstyle with like an infused weapon like flinses, Alakinos, or Skirks, they're not as appealing to me. I think they are very cool and very strong, but it's my opinion. I don't think I'd pull for Skirk just because I don't need her right now, and obviously she needs Escoffier to do a lot of damage. Okay, I'm gonna talk about Chasker because Chasker is such a also like not a wanting character for me. I'm not hating on Chasker, I think she's really strong, and I did like her in the Archon quest. However, her design is just throwing me off a lot. I don't really like the hat that much, and also the pants are what really throws me off. Her playstyle itself is not the worst. I think her on a flying gun is very cool and unique, but I just don't think I would ever pull for Chasker. I don't know, I just don't like her that much. I'm sorry. So yeah. Talking about Mualani now, I think Mualani is so cute and I love her personality so much in the Archon quest, and her design is also very adorable, very summery. However, I don't know, I feel like all the Natline characters, even though they're like really strong, a lot of them are very clunky in terms of mechanics. I've seen some Mualanis miss their ults or just like not hit the right enemy, and it's not that it's not the clunkiness that throws me off, but I don't know, I just feel like I wouldn't enjoy Mualani if I pulled for her. I think she's very cute though, and she's very strong. So yeah, and I love her idle animations. Like, look how bubbly and bouncy she is. Okay, so Emily is kind of like a niche character because she only fits in burning teams. I know that she's like kind of a support for Kinich or any kind of burning team, but even with Kinich on my account, I don't play him that much, so I don't think she would be very useful. I think her ult animation is very pretty though, and I do think that her design is very elegant and adorable, but I just don't think I would ever pull for her because she's just so niche. With Shanyan, I think that Shanyan's design is also so elegant and fits the entire Chenyu Veil theme. However, even with Vressa on my account, I don't think I'd ever pull for her just because she is kind of niche. I do have her signature weapon though on my account when I lost my Vressa weapon 50-50. So I guess in the future, if I do have any extra pulls, I will go for Shanyan, but I don't know, I just can't see myself using a guarantee for Shanyan, which means she's not really on my priority wish list. Okay, so returning back, we have some Fontaine characters now. We've got Nuvolet and Linny, and I know Nuvolet has a rerun in a few days, or I think by the time this video comes out, he would have already had his rerun. He's very cool. If you guys don't know, I did pull for Nuvolet as well, but I lost my 50-50 and I never ended up pulling for him again. I think he's very nice. Obviously, I have Farina, and I do like Hydro Catalysts, but I just don't see myself pulling for Nuvolet either. And I think his new skin is cool, but have you guys seen how long his legs are in his old animation? I think it's kind of funny, honestly. But yeah, he's cool. I just don't see myself ever playing him. I don't like the charged attack playstyle, but other than that, he's a very nice character overall. And then Linny, I just don't see myself playing bird characters. I'm not a huge bird character person. He's cool though. I like his little cat ult animation. Okay, and then we have some Sumeru characters, which I'm gonna skim by because Sumeru is kind of self-explanatory. Most of them is just because I don't like the designs, playstyles, or they're just not strong anymore. For example, Wanderer, Alhaitham, and Signer. I just never see myself playing them. Maybe I'm just like more of a girl character person. Nilu I see myself getting because of Luna Bloom and also because of her beautiful name card. Her name card is definitely the prettiest in the entire game. Like, look how adorable it is. I don't know why they gave this name card to Nilu because it doesn't fit her aesthetic that much, but overall, I love her name card so much. And plus, I'm pretty sure Nilu is a HP scaler, so she'll be very easy to build. But at the same time, there's not really a priority because, I don't know, I just feel like I wouldn't play her as much as I wish I would. We have Baiju, which, oh my god, honestly, I do like Baiju's design and I do like his kit a lot. But I think the only thing throwing me off is because, like, I don't really need a healer, especially like a Dendro shielded healer as well. Like, I already have Sageween, I have Farina, I have a lot of other healers. Baiju is kind of niche if you want to do a lot of like Dendro teams like Hyper Bloom. But yeah. Okay, honestly, we got a few more Inazuma characters to fly through. We've got Ito, Yoimiya, and Ayaka, which I do love Ayaka's design and I love her skin. I just never see myself playing for her. Same thing with Yoimiya, not a huge bow person, and Ito, not a huge geo person. Oh, I didn't talk about Shanha. I love Shanha's design. One of the best designs in the game. She really gives off like Adepti vibes. She's a disciple, but I love her design so much. I love her hair. I love her eyes. I think eyes are such a big factor for me for some reason. But if they have really pretty eyes, I tend to like the character a lot. Only reason I didn't pull for her is because she is also niche to freeze teams and I don't have Skirk or like any kind of free CPS. And yeah, and then we got some monster characters and also some Liyue characters. We got Eula. I love Eula's design. I love her headband and I love her hair so much. I will say design-wise, Eula is definitely one like of my top favorites, but physical is just not it. And obviously she hasn't had a rerun in literally forever, but she's so elegant. I love that she's like, I don't know, she like looks really like soft, but also like really like, I don't know, really strong. I don't know how to explain it. I'm so sorry. But like, I love her. I just, you know, wouldn't play her. We have Zhao, Albedo, and Tartaglia. I'm going to group them all together because they're all men. And I think Zhao, I'm just not a huge like Anemo DPS kind of person. He's also plunged and I have Rasa, so I don't think I'll ever pull for him. And then we have Albedo. Even with the Hexerite buffs, I just don't think I'd pull for him either. His design's also kind of like old, so I'm not sure if I love it either. Tartaglia, okay, even though I do like Tartaglia's personality in all the quests, I don't think his kit would be fun for me. I like him a lot as a character and his humor and his personality, but he's just like not someone I would pull for or have on my wish list. Klee is very cute, but I don't think I'd ever play Klee. And then with Diluc, he's just so outdated now. I didn't see myself like getting him. I mean, I can't really get him, you know? If I got him though on my account and I lost a 50-50, I wouldn't be too mad because that means I'll just have another 5-star on my account. But I also just don't see myself wishing to lose to Diluc, you know? And also, I haven't played Miliastra yet, and I don't plan on playing Miliastra. The only thing that's tempting me to play Miliastra is the damage thing and also the PvP game mode. I think it looks really fun, but I don't know, I just don't see myself playing Miliastra either. Okay, so that was my Genshin characters wish list. Let's move on to weapons now. Okay, and now I'm gonna move on to my Genshin Impact weapons wishlist. I'm using this website online because in Genshin you can't see all the weapons unless you have obtained them all. I'm only gonna talk about 5 stars and signatures, so yeah. Okay, first off we have the Malvika signature, 1000 Blazing Suns. This weapon is a weapon I am definitely going to pull for. I really like it a lot and I think it'll be really good on my Malvika. However, I don't know if it'll ever get a rerun, but I'll definitely pull this because it's a good stat stick and it just has a lot of like good substats as well. I also really want Nahida's signature weapon, and this is because it's Elemental Mastery, and also I have Nahida on my account. It's really good for any like EM character. It's very versatile. You can use it on Lauma, Mizuki, you can use it on Citlali. So overall, also a very cute design. It's like a little teapot. A weapon that I absolutely adore is Absolution. It is Claren's signature, and if you guys don't know, I am a huge Claren fan. I love Claren so much, and I think definitely, if Absolution ever comes back or Krillin gets a rerun, I will definitely get her signature. Not only is a good not only is it a good substat with crit damage, but it also is like really good for Bond of Life, so it'll be very good on my clearance. I have Amos bow and I'm not really looking for it. Aqua Simulacra is a weapon I also really like and I think design wise is really beautiful. However, I'm not a huge bow person. I think the only bow character on my account is probably Ganyu, and the stat stick isn't that amazing. It might be good on Sage Green if she was a DPS because you get HP increase, but yeah, even though I like it, it's not a weapon I would pull for, but it's definitely on like my wish list in the future. Okay, I'm gonna skip some because all of these weapons I don't really want or need necessarily. A weapon I really like also is Azure Light. You can put this on literally anyone. It's a good stat stick. Increases attack and it is crit rate stat stick. You can use this on any sword DPS. So Clarinde, Ayato, Ayaka, Skirk. I'm trying to think of any other DPSs. I guess Chiori, even though Chiori scales off defense. But yeah, good stat stick. Also a very aesthetic weapon. I love how pretty it is. It looks like it's made out of glass, which I think is really unique. Skip, 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 skip. I have Shanyan's signature. I think Alikino's signature is really cool and I really like the scythe like special thing you get from her, but I wouldn't pull it because I already have Primordial Jade Wing Spear on her. Skip, skip, skip. I have the Kinich Claymore as well. Even though the crit rate is a super low, I think it's a really good weapon for Kinich. I also pulled for Inafa's signature, so I do have Fractured Halo. Freedom Swan is a pretty good weapon, but even though I play Kazuha, I don't think I would ever pull for it. And I think Haran Gep... Okay, let me butcher this. Haran Gepaku Futsu. Okay, let's hope I said that right. I think Haran is pretty good because it increases normal attack damage and you get elemental bonus, but I don't love its design like aesthetically, like visually, but it's still very pretty. I think Kaguya's Verity is also a very good weapon. It's a good stat stick and pretty good passive as well. Same thing with the Light of Folia Incision. I like it a lot and I think it's got really good stat stick and passive as well. I just don't like how it's green and yellow. I don't know, it just doesn't really fit my vibe. So it's not really on my wish list, but if it was ever like available, I'll take it. Okay, this is Zabai's weapon. Obviously, I didn't state if I was going to pull for Zabai or not, but I'm planning on probably skipping Zabai this rerun and maybe get her in a future rerun. This is because I'm literally guaranteed right now and I'm saving it for never. And also, I feel like I wouldn't enjoy a Luna Crystallized team as much as I wish I would. I really like Luna Charge right now. Luna Bloom is pretty decent as well. But yeah, I think this would be good on probably like any defense scaler, so Shalona, DPS, Shiori. I can't think of anyone else. Also, I think that Emily's signature is so pretty, but just like, I don't know, I wouldn't pull for it either. Mid-Splitter Reforged is a sword I will definitely pull for because I love the static first of all, but also the passive is very good for like a lot of characters, so it's very like I can't think of the word, I'm sorry. It's just very good for a lot of characters, you know? This is Llama's signature and it is EM. I think it is pretty decent as well. It is probably better than Nahida's signature. And I think it is very visually appealing. Would I pull for it though? No, not necessarily. I have Columbina's signature. I probably wouldn't pull for Shalona's signature or Child's signature. I think this is Child's signature. But I wouldn't pull for either of them because they wouldn't be very useful on my account. I think that Primordial Jade Cutter is pretty decent and I would love to get it, but honestly, compared to like the other stat sticks nowadays, it's not as good, I think. I have Primordial Jade Wing Spear and it's on my Alikino. I'd probably skip Ito's weapon because of the defense. I have Nefer's weapon, very good, very versatile. Sage Green's weapon is so adorable, but will I pull for it? Probably not. Is it on my wish list? Probably not, but very cute. These are all standard weapons, and honestly, I have every single standard weapon aside the bow and the catalyst. I think that honestly the Skyward set is pretty decent because most of them are pretty useful and like versatile on supports. Like for example, you can put Raiden, Shangling, anyone that's like a support on like Skyward's fine, and you can put like Skyward Blade on like Bennett, Xingqiu, like anyone really that needs energy recharge. Okay, next we have Eula's signature. I don't think I'd get it because who else would really use it? Farina's signature is very nice. I will say that Farina's signature I did try to pull on, and I obviously lost to Nefe's weapon. It's also very good because like I feel like it suits Farina's vibe a lot. Like it's aesthetic wise, it's perfect. But I also know that as a support Farina, if you're like C0, you prefer to go for cons rather than her signature. Staff of Herma is also a very good stat stick, and also the passive is not that bad as well. It'd be good on Zhongli, it'd be good on Alakino, really anyone really. I don't think I'd pull for the Staff of the Scarlet Sands because it's just not visually appealing, even though I guess the passive is pretty decent. Sitlali's signature Starcaller's Watch. Honestly, it's not bad. It can be used on a lot of characters that need EM, such as Sucrose, Sitlali, Lauma. I'm trying to think of other characters, but it's not bad, but it's also just like, I don't know, I don't think I'd go for it. I would skip all three of these weapons, just because it wouldn't provide that much benefit, and also I don't really like need them. I think that the Mizuki one is very cute, but hey, when am I ever gonna get this weapon? I reckon that Escoffier's signature is definitely one of the cutest weapons in the game. I think it's a good stat stick with a pretty good passive. You could honestly put it on anyone that needs attack, so you can put it on Alakino, you can put it on Flynn's, but I don't know about the off-fieldness because you kind of want them on field. I'd skip Venti's new signature, and I'd also skip Linny's signature. Even though Linny's signature is very good because charge attack damage is like highly favored, it'll be really good on my Ganyu. I don't think I would pull for it just for my Ganyu. I'm sorry. Okay, Unforged, skip. I don't really want Thundering Pulse or Nuvolette signature either. I think that Scaramouche's or Wanderer signature is also not very useful for me. I do really like Chiori's signature. I think visually it suits Chiori a lot, and also normal attack damage is increased by a lot, and also elemental skill damage, so it's very versatile. Would I pull for it? Possibly. If I get Chiori, then I would. If I didn't, then not necessarily. Verdict is also one of the prettiest weapons in the game. However, I don't think I would get it because it just isn't useful on my account, and also, I don't know, I feel like I don't play Claymore characters and don't plan on playing a lot of Claymore characters. I have Vivid Notions, my Verasa signature, one of the best weapons on my account, and definitely one of the cutest weapons as well. And I would not pull for Vortex Vanquisher or Wolf's Greystone. So yeah, that was my weapon wish list for Genshin. Honestly, not a bad wish list. I can't remember every single one I wanted to pull or not, but most of them are pretty useful, but some of them I really want, obviously. And that was all for today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed as always, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!